And in our top business story, real estate transactions worth more than 113 billion dirhams were recorded in Dubai during the first half of 2014, although deals slowed in the second quarter. That's according to figures released by the Dubai Land Department. 52 billion dirhams worth of deals were reported in Q2, compared to 61 billion in the previous quarter, equating to a 14% fall. DLD's report revealed that sales accounted for 54% of the total transactions in H1, numbering 22,096 deals worth 61.5 billion dirhams. Mortgages comprised 42% of DLD's dealings over the same period, with a total of 6,922 mortgage transactions worth 47.3 billion dirhams being conducted. Sales relating to land transactions accounted for the lion's share of real estate transactions for the first half of 2014, with the 35 billion dirham figure representing 5,516 deals. Sales related to units totaled 24.7 billion dirhams for 15,997 transactions, where buildings transactions were valued at 1.8 billion dirhams. An analysis of Dubai's top investment areas over the first half of the year revealed that Al Hibiya 3 occupied the first position for land sales, with a total of 938 transactions worth 3.09 billion dirhams. Dubai Marina took first place in apartment sales, with the value of transactions equating to 5.87 billion dirhams for 2,576 transactions. General cargo moving through Abu Dhabi's commercial ports increased by 37% this year, as according to a statement released by Abu Dhabi Ports Company. ADPC's commercial ports, which include Musafir, Khalifa and Zayed ports, handled 6.4 million freight tons of general cargo in the first half of this year, compared to 4.7 million FT in the first half of 2013. Commenting on the figures, Captain Mohammed Juma Al-Shamisi, the CEO at ADPC, was quoted as saying that they expect to handle more than 12 million FT by the end of this year, compared to 9.5 million handled last year. The increased volume is attributed to Abu Dhabi's ongoing economic growth, as well as ADPC's work with key customers to maximize their supply chain efficiencies. Another reason behind the growing import and export activities at the port, according to the company, is the progress of several key infrastructure projects, which are requiring increased import and export volumes. These include the midfield terminal at Abu Dhabi airports, along with the upcoming Louvre Museum Abu Dhabi, the Guggenheim Museum, and various projects in the Western region. Dubai-based malls operator Mashreq Al Futtaim on Wednesday reported that group revenue rose 14% to 12.8 billion dirhams in the first half of 2014. That's compared to the same period last year. The company's properties unit saw its revenue increase by 10% to 1.9 billion dirhams, with its malls seeing footfall of 83 million through the period, an increase of 6% from 2013 first half levels. MAF said revenue per available room at the company's 11 hotels increased by 15% from year-earlier levels, with year-to-date occupancy rates of over 80%. Its retail unit, which owns and operates the Carrefour franchise, saw sales up about 15% year-on-year to 10.5 billion dirhams in H1. In the first half of the year, Mashreq Al Futtaim Retail said it opened 12 new Carrefour stores, expanding its portfolio to 121 outlets in 12 countries across the Middle East, Central Asia and North Africa. MEF's Ventures unit, which operates cinemas, leisure and entertainment, as well as businesses in financial services, fashion and healthcare, saw revenue increasing by 21% to 506 million dirhams in H1, with the company also adding that several large-scale projects are currently under construction in both existing and new markets. And Mashreq has reported a 40% increase in net profit for the first half of the year, climbing to 1.16 billion dirhams as compared to 828 million dirhams in the first half of 2013. Net profit in the second quarter reached 585 million dirhams, an increase of 45% from last year. The bank's total operating income for the first half of the year grew to 2.9 billion dirhams, an increase of 26.4% compared to a year earlier, driven by both net interest income and net fee and commission income. Net interest income at the end of June 2014 was up by 38.1% compared to a year earlier. Total assets increased by 15.9% to reach 103.9 billion dirhams in June 2014, compared to 89.7 billion dirhams at the end of 2013. Loans and advances grew by 11% during the first half to reach 56 billion dirhams compared to 50.4 billion dirhams at the end of December 2013. And customer deposits increased by 20.7% during the same period to 70.6 billion dirhams. The bank's loan-to-deposit and loan-to-total assets ratio stood at 79% and 54% respectively at the end of the first half.